Queen bee, want no smoke with me. Been turn this smoke up 800 degree. Whole team eat chefs cause she's a treat. Ooh, she's so bougie, bon appetit.
I'm a savage, attitude nasty. Talk big, but my bank account.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sash, aka Sashay, and I'm back with another lit banger video. So I know it's been a while, you guys. It's just been a lot going on, but I'm back and better than before. Minor setback, major comeback. Remember that. Hey, but make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, especially for my newcomers. I'm gonna give you time. All right, you should be doing it now. All right, y'all. So, as you can tell by the title, we're just gonna be talking. Like, I gotta let you guys know some things. I gotta tell you guys some things so that you won't do the same thing that I did or that I was doing. It's time for some self-reflection, some self-evaluation. It's time for us to actually open our eyes to certain things that's going on in our lives. And many people are going through it. Mental health is very important. Depression is real. Going through certain things is real. God is real. So it's just we're just gonna be talking, you guys, me and you, we're gonna be talking. But I'm gonna bring y'all some more lit videos, playlist videos, all that soon. Grim, get ready with me videos, all that. I'm gonna be bringing you all that soon. But today, I just had to let you guys know, we just finna talk. But alright, y'all, so let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, so I ain't gonna talk long, so you don't need no chips. You don't need no water, but if you want a snack, grab a snack. Pause the video and grab a snack. But so over this quarantine, everything that's been going on, I listened to this poem recently that this dude had did. It was been over the news. I don't know if everybody's seen it, but it's called The Great Realization. You guys should go check that out. Go check that out, because it made me realize a lot. Because a lot of people thought that this coronavirus coming in was the Great Depression, but he lived it so people could see this happened for a reason. This really happened. So make sure y'all check that out. But the first thing I want to talk about is basically just self-reflection and self-worth. So it's just a lot going on in the world today. Many people are going through certain things individually as well as in their relationships and different things. So a lot of times when people are starting to grow and unlearn different habits, many people mistake that as them acting funny or being distant, but it's not always the case. With this stuff that's been going on, a lot of times we can't be around each other. But the least we can do is text each other, be there for each other, talk to each other, call each other. And not even just that, but learn how to deal with certain problems. So it's just, you have to look at yourself and analyze yourself. That's why God set us down, because we kept running and moving and thinking that, we had it all together. And many times it's okay to say you don't have it all together. I had to realize that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to waver your faith. It's okay to sometimes feel and ask God questions. It's okay to question certain things. But what you have to understand is it's not okay to do things that are deconstructive to your body as well as your mind, soul, and spirit. That's not okay, because what you feed yourself, not just physically, but what you feed yourself mentally as well as spiritually matters. Because people wonder why when you walk in a room, sometimes you can tell another person's energy. And it's just the fact that you could be happy one minute, you get around a certain person, they make you sad. That's how you know that their energy is not good for your energy. And then sometimes it's your energy. So God gave us this time to work on ourselves, to analyze ourselves. Because many times we're always looking for the problem in certain things and blaming certain things. No, you have to look in the mirror and be like, this is what you did, but this is how we're going to do to change this, because I no longer am going to allow this anymore. You are no longer going to allow this. So You can't keep blaming people and blaming things and blaming certain situations, because everything, and I mean everything, happens for a reason. It does not happen to you. It happens for you. So anything, a recent event that has happened in your life and you're just like, whoa, and it was a sign and you ignored it and you think that, oh, God just doing this just to do it. No. The thing I want to talk about is mental health. That is important. A lot of people, especially people that's going off to college, people that's already in college, people that's trying to go into high school, people that's in middle school, young kids go through it too. So you guys that have younger siblings as well as older siblings, check on each other. You people that have different friends or different things you come in contact with, check up on them. Mental health is real. Depression is real. I went through it in a period of time in my life, and it's just something that you just have to admit to yourself, because many people be like, I'm okay, and get up and sweep it under the rug. And that's what we're taught to do a lot of times, sweep things under the rug and just go on like it's a regular day. Sometimes you have to address it. You have to address the problem. You have to address the elephant that's in the room, and just talk to it head on, because death and life are in the power of the tongue. You've heard many people say that, especially, you have to be careful what you say and speak over your life. So when it comes to depression and mental health, it's something that you have to speak positive. You have to speak certain things into existence for yourself. But you also have to surround your people that have positive energy. When you're going through depression, you need that anchor. But not only do you need that anchor as in friends and relationships, you need God more so. Because I wouldn't have got through depression, because it's still days, it's still dark days. I'm not telling you once you do certain things and once you learn the importance of growth and you do certain things that things are not going to happen to you. That is not true. But I want you to know certain things so you can know how to handle it. Because many times things happen to us and we keep reacting the same way at the same time. That's why he's acting. Because you cannot keep going to the same problem you can't keep going to the same problem, doing the same thing and expecting a different result. No, it's not going to happen. Even in relationships, you guys, I would recommend you guys to go watch Transformation Church video on relationship goals. It's really going to change your view on certain things, because I'm not saying the relationship goals and the quotes on Instagram and Snapchat and everything is not cute and that it's not real and it can't happen for you. But I'm saying you have to see things from another perspective to understand that you need God in everything that you do. You need him. And especially with mental health and depression, you're going to need a lot of prayer. You're going to need a lot of positivity. You're going to need productivity. You're going to need a lot of stuff in your life. And many times you have to take a break from certain things. Social media, sometimes family. And that's okay, because my next thing is knowing toxic traits. Not just in other people, but sometimes you got to find your toxic traits that you have in yourself. I had to sit down and actually look myself in the mirror and say, do you know that you do this? Do you know that this is not good for you, that you're doing this? And I had to realize it, and day by day, I'm trying to get it together, because I realized that I wasn't being a good friend. I wasn't really being a good sister or a good girlfriend or a good daughter. I had to change certain things. I'm learning certain habits. I'm learning to put my pride to the side, because many people don't do that. They don't want to put their pride. I'm learning not to run to social media with my problems, because social media can't fix it for me. Only God can, or only I can. And you just can't do that. I'm learning not to react certain ways or allow people to get a reaction out of me. I'm learning to accept accountability for what I do and fix it the next time. I'm learning to you have to learn certain things. And toxic traits are not always bad things, but they're things that you just have to work on. Sometimes toxic traits are scars from the past that have been left that you got to learn how to love. Sometimes a toxic trait is being distant with your significant other when you really should talk things out. Sometimes a toxic trait is running to social media all the time with your problems. Sometimes a toxic trait is closing yourself off from other people when you really should find someone that you can actually vent to. Sometimes you may not want to vent to people, but venting to God is good. Prayer is good. So you just got to find out what toxic traits that you have. You can't always, of course, other people have toxic traits too, but you have to pray for that person. But you got to work on you. You come first. That's the next thing I want to talk about. Put yourself first, as well as God. Put yourself first, because once you put yourself first and once you put God first and you had a relationship with him, everything else that you want to fall in line will fall in line. I'm telling you from experience. When you don't put God first, and when you think that you can do stuff on your own and on your own time and on your own power and on your own strength, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because without him, I'm telling you from my experience, without him, I am nothing. Without him, I wouldn't even be here talking to y'all right now. And I'm not trying to change anybody's religious beliefs, because I don't believe in just religion. I believe in relationship. Having a relationship with him is different from just going to church and just doing that, because church is a state of mind. Church should be in you. But I'm just saying, get rid of certain distractions that are keeping you from growing, that are keeping you from being yourself. Put yourself first. Once you put yourself first and you learn how to love you, and you change what you do, and you unlearn different habits, and you allow God in, you attract different things. Ladies, you attract different types of men. Once you start to really love yourself, you attract different friends. You attract different people in your life, in your circle, when you start to just be you. Men, you attract different women when you start to act a certain way, when you start to unlearn and learn about your toxic traits and work on them day to day. Now, I'm not telling y'all that, I have talked to you guys about toxic relationships. Yes, the difference between real and toxic. But sometimes when you're in a relationship with a person, you can tell whether they're trying to work on themselves and whether they're not. Because you can tell like they're making progress. They're not doing certain things that they used to do. Just look at the little things. And that brings me to my next point. Through this process, a lot of people think that everything is going to be easy in life. It is not. Everything in life is not going to be peaches and cream. You're going to get that relationship and it starts off good. You're going to have your up days. You're going to have your problems. You're going to have days where you just like, I really don't want to talk to you. You're going to have days with your friends that you just like, don't text me, don't call me, phone or do not disturb. You're going to have days where you don't want to talk to nobody. You're going to have days where you laying in the bed thinking about things that happened to you in the past. You're going to have those days. But you have to find positive ways to deal with it. You have to find different ways to communicate. You have to find other ways to talk things out. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting the same results, ladies and gentlemen. You have to change some things. If you change the way you see things, the things that you see will change. So you can't see things the same way. You can't keep confiding in a whole bunch of people and then expecting that, because it's always that one person that's going to probably tell the next person. And you just have to ask God for that spirit of discernment to know people's intention. Because everyone is not genuinely caring for you or trying to check up on you. Some people just checking up on you so they can tell their homegirl, yeah, he having a problem with his girl, or da-da-da-da. Like, everybody's not genuine. And that's okay, because with everything that's going on, things are about to change in a drastic way that many of us are not going to be able to grasp mentally as well as spiritually. It's just a lot that's about to happen. But that's why I'm telling you guys these things, so as we move into this new way of life, that you won't still be doing the same things that you were doing. And then you get to where you are and you're just like, I still feel stuck. And it happens because sometimes you're in a room full of people and you still feel alone. And some people feel like they take one step and it's like they take 2 steps back or 30 steps back. It's just a lot, and they feel like their faith is just wavering, and that's okay. I want you to know that it happens, that it's a life, but it's all about how you deal with it. It's all about how you address it. It's all about, because sometimes we feel like, oh my gosh, God, like, why you had to give this to me? Out of all people, why you had to do this to me? Why you had to, but because I used to be one of those people. I used to be a why person, like, why? But now I'm like, what's the reason, God? I feel like you sent it here to change me in a way, to make me see something in a different light. Because it takes a level of spiritual maturity, put it like that. It takes a level of maturity, because a lot of people didn't just mature off age. Many people matured off pain, things that they went through. So it's like they feel like they have no one because they went through a lot of things alone. But I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that you're not alone. Whether you got God, whether you got a girlfriend in your corner that's being there for you, whether you got somebody just being their friends, you are not alone. Don't think you ever have to be alone. I did say yes, put yourself first, but I'm not saying just cut everybody out, but cut those people off that are not really being there for you, that are messy, that are always gossiping, that are not helping you towards your business dreams or your goals, or getting you ready for school, or checking up on you, or, you know, just praying with you, praying for you. You need to erase those people out your life that are not like making you happy, that are every time you see them, they come into the room, you're just like, oh my gosh, why do I feel this way? Like, they just changed the whole mood. You don't need to be around those people because their energy is not right. And we are all good with energy. So you have to work on your own energy. So that way you raise vibrations when you enter a room. Protect your energy. That's my last point. Protect your energy. Because a lot of times we be putting so much into things, into one thing, and you can't do that. Into a person, a different thing. You can't do that. You have to know what, find a balance. You have to ask God for a balance, because many times we be so caught up in just giving it all to one thing, and then we forget that we have to find a balance. Because if you notice, sometimes you look at yourself in the mirror and you look so drained because you allow people to take and take and take from you till they couldn't take no more. Whether it was your time, whether it was your love, whether it was all of that, they took it from you. But people don't do what you allow them to do. So you have to learn how to protect your energy and ask God for a balance. Ask God for a balance. You have to learn how to do that. Because until you do that, you're not going to be able to keep that energy going or not allowing people to take it from you. Meditation is good. Many people don't want to do it or admit to it, but that's good. Find something that you can do when you're feeling down. Many people go for a walk, go running, go sit outside, chill in a dark room, listening to music, just vibing. But you have to protect your energy. And you have to know what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. Ask God for that. Because I had to learn. Because when many people ask me now about certain things, I say it's under reconstruction. I say I'm learning to mature spiritually as well as physically, as well as mentally. I'm learning to mature because there's certain things that you can't do that you used to do. It's certain things that I'm learning that I can't do because it's not benefiting me. It's causing deconstruction all around me in my relationships and my friendships, and I can't allow that. I can't allow that anymore. And you have to say, I can't allow that either. Because once you say that and once you realize that, a lot of things change in your life. Your energy changes. The way you see things change. And sometimes silence is better. And sometimes mature conversations are better. Healthy relationships are better. Praying for each other is better than talking about each other. Talking it out with one another is better than running to social media, because it's not going to fix anything. Trusting each other, being honest with each other is better than just, so it's just you have to find different ways for yourself. Grind hard for your dreams and the things that you want during this time and even after. I'm so elated to see people that I know having their own businesses, on the rise to their own businesses, and having different things, and finna go off to school, doing great things. It's just great. And that's a lot of times what a lot of people don't do. They think, because I'm not there yet. No, when you get there, those people that you applauded, they're going to applaud you too. So don't think that just because you think they're ahead of you. Don't think that way. Think that they're where God wants them to be, and you're where God needs you to be right now, because he's trying to do something in you, and you don't even realize because you're too busy looking at what they got and what you don't got. Don't do that. Be appreciative. Take nothing for granted. Life is too short, you guys. You only live once. You hear that all the time. YOLO. You only live once. So live this life to the fullest. Don't go to sleep mad. Don't allow things to get in your way of what you want. Don't allow mental health to take control of you. You take control of it. Don't allow these negative thoughts and things that are happening all around us to make you forget the real purpose that all of this really happened. The great realization. It's just a time for us to realize certain things. It's a time for us to change and modify things that are in our life that is not good for us. To make room for God. Make room for the things that he wants to instill in us. And it's okay to take a break from certain things. It's okay to say no for you. It's okay to take a little break and just step back and be like, okay. And it's okay to not be right. I had to learn that sometimes you're wrong. You're wrong for what you do. You have to see that for you. You gotta take, like, many people always say it's my fault. It's always, no, don't look at it like that. Look at it as if, yes, I did it. I take full accountability and I just take it. I know I did it. So this is what I need to do to fix it. This is what I'm going to do to fix it. And just take it from there. That's the more mature way. Instead of saying it's all your fault and you just know. Because then people are going to be like, oh my gosh, here we go again. But no. Find a different approach to life that works for you, but in a positive way. Because many times we continue doing the same things and doing the same things and we expect the same results. It's not going to happen. So you guys, not only was this just a talk, but not only was it a talk and advice, but it's just an eye-opener for a lot of people. And I hope it be an eye-opener, inspiration to a lot of people. Not just people I know, but people I may not know. Because this time is really like, it's a lot. And I just had to take a break and really see certain things. And then once I was ready, I knew I was gonna come. I didn't even know I was gonna do this type of video until like it just came to me. And before I did the video, I prayed and I was like, God, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I know what I need to say. I know what they need, what they need to know, what they need to hear, and I want to tell them whether a lot of you watch it or not. I just want y'all to know that you have to put yourself first. That without God, nothing is possible. That man above, I'm telling y'all, he is amazing. Not just what he can do for us, but just who he is as a person. You should try to model his love, spread his love. You should try to, just emulate him because he's such a great person in general. Like, God is just amazing. He's awesome. He's so many things. But you guys just have to find your own way at your own pace, at your own time. This is not a video to make you rush like, oh my gosh, I gotta go look in the mirror and figure out what. No, go through my past and figure out what it was that I did wrong. No, take time. Take it layer by layer, day by day, and allow God in and allow him to talk to you. You talk to yourself. It's okay to have that conversation with yourself. Like, I know you're not okay. And that's okay. Confide in people that may have experienced the same thing. Don't be afraid to vent. Don't be afraid to have those relationships with certain people that are going to be there for you. Don't be afraid to be wrong. But I thank you guys for watching my video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for the love and support. And for those people who were texting me when I was gone saying, we really miss you. I really appreciate you guys so much. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. For my newcomers, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video and share. You guys, it was many times I wanted to give up, but I'm not, because in the end, I know it's all going to work out. So I love you guys. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. But all right, y'all, Sashay out.
Queen bee, want no smoke with me. Then turn his mode up 800 degree. Whole team eat chefs cause she's a treat. Ooh, she's so bougie, bon appetit.
I'm a savage, attitude nasty.